Ooh. Advantage when fighting monsters.
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness.
And in the darkness, bind them.
Hoarfrost now
Bunnies!
graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
Those art pieces are so damn cool, though. Yeah. 5,000. Bing.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about
Or
Lamar
both.
Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Probably both.
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Vermeer Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
Probably not.
Professor! A bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
In a month.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights.
Nope, I'm just gonna have my narcolepsy act up.
What's wrong? If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Got it.
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
Yeah, and you don't remember when, because you never do. Oh, so you're just throwing me right into this, huh? Perfect. Praise. What the hell was that? We need to change his goals back. Great night. He needs Yeah, he needs axe too. Talking mouth. Start working on her faith. I need to turn her, get her down the path to a grammary. No, don't waste it on her. He should hopefully have that up by then. His lance is good enough. See. You need writing. Okay.
Thanks for...
Petra.
You...
What does he need for Trickster Faith?
Off. Thanks for the tip.
Good enough. Begin lecture.
Professor, may I... Ah, I see. Professor!
No. You're focusing on what I want you to focus on. Ooh.
You look unwell. It's because of what happened, isn't it?
Don't speak of it aloud.
You can't change the past. For now, all we can do is
She knows things.
advantage.
I know that. I also know that I must steel myself to ascend the Imperial throne.
Those preparations are going well. Someone is coming.
Professor.
You don't want your conversation heard. Don't do it in the mess hall.
Something terrible is happening in Remire Village. That's where you were when fate sent you our way. This feels preordained.
Are the Knights making progress with their investigation?
They are.
If what is
Apparently he
happening
likes
there
that.
is by design, there must be someone pulling the strings. There is the Death Knight, of course, and the mysterious mages who were implicated with the Western Church. They showed up when Flame was kidnapped as
Yeah,
well.
you don't like the people what they're
Now there's
doing
another
there.
strange occurrence near the monastery. It seems an unknown organization hopes to make the monastery its stage for something.
Do you believe that all these incidents are connected, Professor? That is the logical conclusion, but I'm not so sure. It certainly appears that all of the
Forgot
events
about that.
surrounding the monastery
Whatever.
are connected by a single thread. However, I think it's possible that it may just be a result of different motives overlapping. Remember, Professor, if you think of people as simply enemies or allies, it may be impossible to grasp the truth.
Other ding, huh? Yeah, let's go for a visit. Support conversation time.
Professor?
This should be the B one if I recall.
Please take my apologies. I lost time while I was training.
The cat's still in
There are
here?
not
No,
many
she left.
chances for real fighting here. My body is more weak than
When
it
did she
was.
leave?
Weaker, I mean. I will keep training now. I hope your night is good. I need to have more training. There are things that I have not done yet. Things that have to be done. For the future. I have to try with hardness. Training, studying, socializing. I will not always be having time to do those things. And speaking the language of Fodlan, I worry I will never be doing it just right.
Why do you try so hard?
Why? Because the position of Bridget is weak. Fodlan and Dagda are big. Bridget is a small island in the middle of them. Bridget has great beauty, but little power. We will not have, will not survive unless we get more strength. I will
Or
lead
allies.
Bridget, and so I have responsibility. I have to have more strength than anyone. Having more strength than anyone might be impossible. But I have to give it my best try. I am an ally of everyone, and I have belonging at the Officers' Academy. That is also why I try with hardness. You can always be counting on me. But you should know that one of these days will be when I return to Bridget. Before that day, do not try stopping me from trying. And please, keep watching over me. With you, I can try with more hardness than I could alone.
You can do it. And B. And free fill up of the support, not the support. Motivation bar. Whose birthday? Lindhart's. Hosty party. See. Mint.
I am happy that you invited me, even though it interferes with my nap time. Much appreciated.
I was trying to find one that helps people stay sleepy. No avail, though.
Warms me up.
Books. Yep, books. He's a bookie.
Lovely. Agreed.
Hmm.
Lovely.
Lucky guess.
Being surrounded by all these crest bearers makes me want to better understand
I
crestology.
was hoping I got the one about crest, because there's one phrase. Yes! Perfect tea time! On his birthday.
This hairband? Someone gave it to me, I think. Yet if that's the case, I've forgotten who. Smells good.
Come on. Come on, give it to me again. I pushed the wrong button. I went too quick.
What's wrong? You look sleepy. What's wrong?
No.
Makes me sleepy. I'll gladly take it.
Hmm. Get what he likes. It's probably the stuff I don't buy.
This is... That was delicious. It feels good to...
Just leave.
We will take...
Perfect.
Perhaps I've been well.
Defense
We'll
tactics.
master this.
Weight -3. Light Kneeler.
More skill, never.
Silence. Yeah, I don't remember what those are. First things first. Can't do that one yet. Get her to Warlock. Ooh, wow, 7 defense. That's a boost. Change your battalion. Valkyrie!
Easy peasy.
Yes. Need to up her to A in that thing when I'm in my room, so. Who else to support? Hubert and Lindhart, and then they're done.
I can't believe it. How can I show my face to Lady Edelgard after this?
That's what you get, Hubert.
What'd you do, Hubert?
If you rested like me, you wouldn't collapse from exhaustion.
As much as it pains me to say it, you're right. But to be looked after by you of all people, that might be the worst part of this. I don't know how to feel, to be honest. So for now, let's pretend I thanked you.
Oh, come now. Even I wouldn't abandon someone who collapsed.
You would have in a heartbeat if anyone else had been around.
Ah, yes. Quite accurate, Hubert. Why would I ever bother to be a decent person if there were anyone else I could foist the duty upon? If your situation turned bad, it would have been an absolute hassle. I could never just leave you there.
If
Yeah, some of that water just went down the wrong pipe.
We could never be friends.
But if we weren't friends, I probably would have just left you.
Shame you're so reluctant to do any real work. You're actually pretty good at this. Made sure I was comfortable, checked carefully for injuries, even carried me here yourself. If only you'd apply that knowledge of yours so proactively and thoroughly all the time, you'd be a tremendous asset to the Empire.
There you go again. I see no problem with staying just the way I am. But think of it this way.
I think I cleared it out there.
20% of the ants are asleep at any given time. And it's not because they're lazy. Far from it. When the working ants become tired, they go to sleep and the others wake up. That's me. I'm the ant who rests so I can work later when other people are tired.
Maybe that's true. But even if it is, it's still just a fancy way to say you let others do all the work. Consider me unconvinced.
I'll consider you a bother and leave it at that. You and Edelgard work far too hard. I mean it. Take a break now and then. If you both collapsed, I think it'd be too much effort for me to bother with. Get some rest, Hubert. Not as much as me, of course.
Fine.
Him actually smiling is kind of creepy. Bernadetta. These are kind of funny if I recall.
The weather is nice today. So, it's really nice weather we're having, isn't it?
Indeed. Did you want something?
I'm really sorry.
I can't accept your apology until I know what it's for.
What did you do, Bernie?
Good point. I'm sorry I said you were terrifying.
Is that all? I'm used to that. No apology necessary.
But you've been avoiding me since then, right? You even stopped doing your deathly grin.
I am merely trying not to frighten you. Is there something wrong with that?
It's not working. And yes, there is. You can't quit talking and laughing just to try to make me feel better. That's not really fair. I need to master my own fear.
Is that right?
Yes. Right. Why?
You told me not to forego laughing, so I laughed as hard as I could. Is it helping to conquer your fear?
Yes. I mean, someday it might. Maybe. I'm not ready!
Yeah, that was a funny one. How many of hers do I have? Quite a few. These don't proc until after you get to the point where my hair turns green. And A's don't proc until after the war starts.
Six months, baby.
Hey, Harlan. Thanks for the sub, man. 6 months, yes. It's been half a year. I had a lot less conversations than I thought I did.
Hey, Dorothy.
And I guess Jason's here, too.
I kind of feel like you act more casually around me than you do with other people.
Casually? I don't know what you mean.
I just feel like you're always asking me to do things that might make other people uncomfortable. Like when you asked me to clean your room. You're not very flirty toward me like you are with the other guys. You seem weirdly comfortable around me.
You pay more attention than I would have thought. Hey, are you interested in me? You know, interested.
What? No. It just seemed weird, and I was curious.
I'm kidding. It's true that I do find you quite a convenient little helper at times. It's like you're... how to put it? You're like a little brother to me.
Because you're so much shorter than me.
Really? That's not exactly a compliment.
No, but it's true. And now that I've thought about it, I like the whole idea. Why don't you try calling me Big Sis and see how
This
it
one's
goes?
not as much of a dating sim as the DS ones were, honestly.
Why not?
I'm embarrassed just thinking about it.
It only really happens
Come on.
near the end of the game with your character.
You could manage it at least once, can't you? Please? Oh, I know. If you do it, I'll stop using you for my chores. How's that sound?
That's an enticing offer. Fine. Once. Big sis.
Well done, Caspar. You're such a cute little boy. I'm proud to have you as a sibling.
I'm not cute, and I'm not little. How would you feel if I made you call me Big Bro?
Oh? Well, I wouldn't mind that at all. Big bro.
And backfired.
Is something wrong, big bro?
Terribly backfired.
This is the worst.
Ooh, indeed. Bump her up too, just because I can. Yeah. Make sure everyone has their proper abilities equipped. Have to get hers unlocked. Okay, we're good. Look at these. I haven't looked at them in a while. What is that? Yeah, no, that one's not needed. No. Might as well for now. Defense +6. Yeah, that's nice to have. Just a better thing. Let's up his defense a bit. Fiendish Blow, much better. Yeah. Much better ability. Yeah, let's make it so she doesn't miss. Fiendish Blow, much better ability. Speed, Steel, and Axe Breaker. We can't use that right now, so there's no point in having it equipped. Don't use you. Wait. That's the one he wants. Might as well. Should have done this a while ago. He needs a new battalion. Better flyer ones are magic based. I do, but she has to be B first. Okay. B's. Yeah, you can say something. What do you have to say?
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy and a bit. It is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same? And yet, it feels familiar. though pulled from a corner of my memory.
Let's see who we got visiting today, shall we? And a blue shiny thing. Nope. Cheater, so nope. I'll buy your sword. I'll buy your sword. Yeah, person right here, and there's another one right behind me. Wow, 6 seconds in and I found 2 people already.
Hey,
I get it.
Hello.
Oh, 30 seconds not even, and I found 3 of the 4.
Hey,
This one's going good. Wow, they were all up there. Could have done that one in under 30 seconds if I would have gone the right way. Sold 2 of them. And send off, yes. What do you have to say?
I am so happy to be part of your class, Professor. I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds
Who
me of when I
knows?
was a child. That was so very long ago now. Oh, I mean very, 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 very long ago.
What year is it? Let's say. Yeah, she's over 1,000 years old. Care. That's
Hey, you.
It's Lauren's, I don't care. And phase through existence? And phase through. These two, because why not?
I'll keep my...
I'm not good.
That's why I'm already at A with her. I take her to that almost every damn time. There are 3 notes. Start him with your life. Key to the south? Yay! Yes, I do want the note. I didn't even read what it said, I just knew it was Catherine. I don't care what she thinks of me. Hey, there's Petra.
This is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing.
Yes, she does
I miss
exist.
those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully.
Gah. There be quest over here. What be this quest? I need a favor.
I could use your help.
Someone in her position. Okie dokie then. One of my students is over here.
Oh, goodness. Is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Hey.
please be...
Have any of her lost items? Nope.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. It's super easy to walk off right here, isn't it? Great design. No guardrails.
Hey!
Hey.
Really?
Really.
Hey,
What do you have to say?
About Remire Village from some of the knights. It's certainly troubling. If it's a contagion, we at Garrick Mock should be on the lookout as well. Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor.
Yes,
Even
I will
if
handle
they're
it.
not exactly based on anything.
Remire Village is in Empire territory, but it's still relatively close to the monastery. Oh, but you know all about that, don't you?
I
The
guess.
story goes that it was in Remire Village that Alois found you.
Any blue thing. Dorothea.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Did you get a special reward?
Yes, a
I
lance.
certainly feel like I earned a special reward. Don't you, Professor? I was afraid you might say that. I do wish you dote on me just a bit more.
Enjoy your lurk there, Harlan. Almond Blend. Bee of the Saints. Black Sand Steel. Intermediate Seal. I totally need more of them. Could be a bunch of stuff in the Holy Tomb. I haven't been here in a while. Lots of large fish. Faculty and Knights Mixer. Insect larva. Almond blend. Caledonian crayfish. Fried vegetables. And what's the point of them? Believe it or not, this is actually a map you go to later in the game. Load. What's the quest for me over here? Want quest. Give me quest.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
I remember this one. It sucks. Royally sucks.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are?
Hmm.
Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No. We need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now, I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
This conversation seems like it could be taken out of context.
I have a favor to ask.
You have quests for me.
You know, Professor, why all of the food I've eaten in this monastery...
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance? I have a request.
It has a request. Gatekeeper, what do you have to say this month?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. Still, I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
Poisoning villagers. With dark, evil magics. Turn up.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. You have a good. 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 You have a good eye. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing. You have a good. A pleasure doing.
Yes, I do have a good eye.
Hello there. This one, yes?
This one, yes, I thank you. This one, yes, I thank you.
This one, yes? This one, yes? This one, yes? This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? This one, yes? I think this one, yes? 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 I think. Return soon, please.
I don't know why I buy all those. I just do. Shiny blue thing.
What do you require? Farewell.
Professor.
Essa. Pond snail. Old map of Enbar. Foreign gold coin. Upper.
No.
Shiny blue thing. Shiny blue thing.
Hey, I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious.
I'm pretty stupid.
Healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy. Stuff like that.
Makes sense.
Hello, Professor. You want me to help out with your class, right? You just say the word, and I'll help. Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as it's only natural for those...
Yay! Now I don't have to kill her. Got a cabbage. Spread the horse shit on him. I mean, Pegasus blessing.
Did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? He left.
He did, because we didn't
but I saw him talking
see anybody.
to the guard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about. I guess that would make sense. Still, though, I could have sworn those two didn't get along.
I have any of his stuff. Nope.
I know you fit medicine, but magic...
Hey, it's a Wimpy raid. How'd your, Link to the Past go?
Wherever did...
I knew I had something of hers. Pretty sure that's what I saw you on when I was, getting going. My blue dots is in here, huh? Awful. Well, that sounds terrible. Bad seed, just played bad. Little of both.
Remire Village. Is that not where you met Edelgard? If you had not been there, something terrible could have happened. Did one of the house leaders know that mercenaries were staying?
Wow, that is some bad logic.
I wonder. It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this point is speculate. How could you
Sworn I had something that was his. Maybe not. That sounds like a very evil seed. Peace. So there was a quest up here I forgot to grab. Ugh. Any blue thing.
What is
You have a
it?
quest?
I assume you know by now that the four saints are all important figures in the teachings of Seros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlin.
Jeez, it just keeps getting worse.
I have something to ask of you.
Professor.
Sylvains, what do you have to
Professor,
say?
You seem unwell. How are you faring? If you're not feeling well, I'd strongly recommend some rest.
Everyone's suggesting rest. Onaman.
Professor, what have you got there? That's... my goodness, that is just what I've been looking for. I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask...
Okie dokie
I am in
then.
your debt, Professor.
Tomb of Calmly Saints.
Professor, just... of course, I have to feel, and then I'd never...
And another recruit.
I thought it all...
There. Turn that in. Was this a plando someone made just to be an asshole? 'Cause that's what it sounds like, Wimpy. Or you just get that much shitty of luck. Dining hall. Where I need to go next. Well, definitely some good practice with that crap.
Perhaps. They say
Edelgard.
things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
Not really.
That's surprising. But I suppose it's...
Did I expect to go teach classes? No. And that's Dorothea's. I don't remember who that one belongs to. I think it's Lindhart, if I recall. Poultry. You must have the next thing I eat on the trade route.
Please, Could you let me have that? Fantastic. Thanks, Professor. You
Fire
have no
amulet.
idea how happy this makes me.
Maybe.
Hey, Beau. Shiny blue thing. Must get all the shiny blue things. When can I recruit
I
you?
didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, I'm casting my line just as you're going with the captain. It feels like so...
Nope. I don't think it's until something happens.
What is it? Sorry, I've got a cold.
Sure.
Thanks.
Shiny blue thing.
What?
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time.
Hey, it's not
That
like
ain't
I'm
happening.
bothering her. Sorry for the ruckus, Professor. Please don't worry about it too much. Nothing to worry about here.
I feel like I should worry about everything about you.
Wish you would worry about it a little more.
Now let's see how I'm doing it just this once. Yeah, this thing is bullcrap. Yeah, bullcrap. You need ridiculous strength to beat it. It's stupid. The blue thing.
Professor, do you... Is that so? This month, it was half a year.
Eh.
It was half a...
Gifts.
I appreciate...
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Professor, want to trade me what you're holding for it? Thanks,
Yes.
Professor. This is great.
Glowing stone.
Professor, Captain Gerald just...
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
Vertigo.
Are you not feeling okay?
If you must go to the village,
Of course, they're both on opposite sides, aren't they? Which one's in here? Lindhart.
I may become a social... My life consists of wearing a groove in the floor between the library and the dining hall. Although I guess a real recluse wouldn't leave their room, eh?
Yeah, that's Bernadetta.
That would be me if you weren't my teacher. Locked away in my room, reading, napping, never to be seen. You know, I never see Bernadetta outside of class. Oh, thank you.
He was already at full. I shouldn't have given him to that yet. That to him yet. Oh well, what's done is done.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Maybe. How Remire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the Queen Consort's life. Or so I heard.
The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman, the fair Lady Cornelia.
She
After
probably
that,
caused
she
it.
was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
You're not wrong.
Oh, that's mine. Thanks so much.
Oh, I thought he liked those better.
No.
Oh.
Thanks so much.
Got stuff to trade in up here, I guess. Give me the
Well
stuff.
done. You have my thanks.
And shut up. Okay, bye. You have the next step in my trade quest.
Would you mind trading it with me? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be sure to. Oh, this.
Have a violet.
Thank you.
Something I still gotta do up here first, so don't do that before I leave. Professor!
Impressive. Thanks.
Anne's got the next step in it, so trade her.
If it's not too much,
Sure.
thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.
The library.
That's
Got the
it.
next
Why don't
one.
we trade it for this?
Okay.
Excellent doing business with you, Professor.
Hey, I got the final part of the
I've always wanted
quest.
to say that.
Was Dorothea this month? Actually.
What is it? I've been looking for the. Thank you.
There we go.
Professor.
Professor. But seriously, where was Dorothea again? That's Petra. A lot of people from my house had lost items this month. You down here and I just didn't notice her? Oh. Oh.
A moment, please.
And give it to Shamir.
Brought it, Professor?
How? You can't give it here.
Excuse me. I asked first.
Here you go, Shamir.
You made the right choice. Here's your reward.